Hi guys. Okay, so I took off my mic, so I apologize if my audio is a little different. Um, I want to talk to you in this course about attracting your tribe. So now we've gone through being self-full, right? Setting ourselves in great intention, loving ourselves, putting ourselves first, and then really the tools we use to keep that self-full present work that we do. Connecting to our subconscious, all that really important work of going from where we are right now to where we're going to be. We have kind of an understanding of what our goals are going to be and what we want to work on in our tribal work. And now we're here to attract our tribe. Now, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. That's paraphrased from Jim Rohn. Birds of a feather flock together, all those things. So you've got your vibe right to attract your tribe. Let's attract the right tribe for you. And that involves really tuning in to all your senses. So I'm going to go over the worksheets that we have, and I'm going to look at my computer screen here for a second. So we have a Being Tribal Values worksheet. We'll go through that in a second. And then we have the emotional energy cues, which is part of that value system. And then we have selecting your tribe. And I wanna chat with you about this. So first of all, the values worksheet. The values worksheet talks about why you want to make sure that you are tuning in and listening to what's really important in what you want to attract. So it starts with your energy cues and your core values and personality traits. And so it's a 2-page form that you're going to really spend some time in and work in. Now, I have a separate sheet for emotional energy cues. So let's start with the energy cues. So there are several different types of energy. We have overall emotional energy, right? And I want you to think about an outside layer of a force field that's around you that's constantly bubbling with energy, and you connect with other people in that energy. So we have emotional energy that fuels that field that's around us, and then we have vocal energy, how we speak and how we communicate, and then we have visual energy, right? That informs what we see and how we see it, our different perspectives. And then we have heart energy. And this is my understanding of energy not only comes from a really amazing book called The Field, it also comes from a great book called Sensing Energy, 5 Strategies to Read People's Emotional Energy. So that's a great resource, and I'll put that in. It's actually at the bottom of this form here, a link for that book. Great book. Great article. It paraphrases well in different journals. So we have overall emotional energy, vocal energy, visual energy, heart energy, and physical energy. So imagine that again, you have this field around you, and it's vast. It's a vast field, and we all connect to each other with this different energy, right? I want you to think about how you feel or move through our energy, how you show up, and how you sense other people's energy. So this is a great handout because I feel energy, probably you do too, when you are around other people. And one of the things that I like to think about is if I am in a conversation with someone, and after that conversation, whether it's on the phone or over Zoom or it's in person, how do I feel after that conversation? Do I feel empowered? Does my cup of life kind of feel filled up? Am I optimistic? I'm excited about my future? Or do I feel exhausted after spending time with that person? Do I feel pessimistic or doubtful? Do I feel like I need to go take a nap? How do I feel after spending time with that person? Those are great intuitive cues for you to be thinking about when you're connecting with folks. So the energy piece is really intuitive, and it gets you out of this brain right here and into this brain that, I don't know if you can see this, the brain that's kind of in your gut brain, where your feeling is, where you're thinking, where you feel embodied at, and how you're connecting with other people. So that's very important. The core values is also important, and I have this on my sheet. I'm looking down on my sheet here. The values, great core values are like honesty and punctuality, integrity. It's how you show up in the world, right? So, what are really important core values for you? What's important to you? I like to be punctual on time, punctual to my events or to my meetings on time, because I feel that shows respect for the people that I'm meeting and spending time with. I say in my book, I learned to lie before I ever learned to tell the truth in life. I was hiding all the time. So honesty is very important. Even when it's hard, it's very important. I want to show up being very trustworthy. So what I say, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to actually do it. Write those things down of how you show up in the world and what's important to you, because you want to attract people that have the same core values. So imagine you have a tribe and you're doing really important work and there's always one person who is late all the time. That's going to feel disrespectful. It's going to feel out of balance in your tribe. So write down those values for yourself, and then write down personality traits. That's the next one. That's the third one. And it's really, people who are logical or analytical or artistic, detail-oriented, big thinkers, different types of personalities, and there's a myriad of them. But write down the kind of folks that you really appreciate. Sometimes they're opposite of who you are. Sometimes if you're super analytical, you actually like to spend time with folks who are artistic or big thinkers. I want you to remember that when you build your tribe, I want you to think like you're building a wall around your tribe, right? And I want it to be the tribal members inside. I want them to be built like a stone wall. So they're all different, beautiful stones, all different colors, all different sizes, right? Not a brick wall. I shouldn't say don't. Try not to build a tribe that is cookie cutter. Everyone is the same, because we really want to have vast wisdom that comes from that tribe, and everyone has different life experiences in that tribe. We're sharing our love and wisdom to empower each other, right? Building a culture of empowerment and advancement without competition. So having lots of different personalities in that tribe is really important. So do this work. It really will, as you do this work, you'll be like, oh yeah, I didn't realize that. So that's very important. Do the work of thinking about the type of people you want to have in your tribe. And then the next piece is who you want to have in your tribe, and you're actually going to make a list. And I have a yes and a no column. Again, this is not a birthday party. You're not inviting people to an event. You're inviting individuals that you are going to make a transformational shift with. So, people that should be in your yes column, and I have it written down here, if you feel good around them, right? If you can tell them about something that's going on in your life and they're like, this is so great, I'm so excited for you, have you thought about this? This is that could help you. Someone who is engaged in your vision, who wants to be part of that, and they're doing the same thing for their life. Oh, that's so great. I love to hear about your story. This is what I'm doing. This is so great. So you feel a kinetic energy of exchanging of positive, good vibes, right? Vibe attracts your tribe. So you want someone who has really positive vibes. Okay, the no column, first I always say don't invite your family. Really, don't invite your family. And you will have people that will say, when you start talking about building your tribe, I really want to be in your tribe. And you have to say, you know what, I'm actually selecting, I'm very specific about who I'm going to have in my tribe, but I will send you to a resource that can help you build your own tribe. Again, it's not a popularity contest and it's not a birthday party. This is really about changing your life, making transformational change. So the no column is people who you feel judged by, people who kind of tear apart your good news or are pessimistic or kind of make you feel second guessing that internal voice that lives in your gut voice, right? So if you're hanging out with them and you are having a conversation and they're like, yeah, no, that's not a good idea, or you're never going to be able to do that. No list. Like right now, put them on the no list. Don't even consider them. It's really important for you to have a sacred container that you're creating with your tribe and having the right people there. Now, after you do this work, I'm going to be adding a short video on the invitation to dance and how you invite someone to dance or to be in a tribe, how you actually invite them to be a part of this work. So thank you for listening. Do this work. It's worthwhile work, and make sure you get the right people in your tribe. Trust me, the work now will help you in the long run, and it's really rewarding.